डिपार्टमेंट में बायो में करेंगे। और बेडवेरीज का सर एक और आपका क्वेश्चन सही है, तो हमें इसलिए भी वो थोड़ा एकेडमिक होगा क्योंकि फार्मर को इट इज नॉट फार्मर फ्रेंडली फर्स्ट यू प्रिपेयर द बेडवेरीज लाइसेंस देन रिटर्न दैट, so it is not economical and farmer friendly, so keeping water is very farmer friendly.
Thank you very much, ma'am. By moving forward, now I would like to call Dr. Vijay Singh, Faculty, Department of Entomology, CUHF, Neri, Hamirpur. Please. Thank you. Sir, before you start, once again it is my humble request, try to wind up in 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Opportunities and challenges. So, because my talk is related to the point 2, because my talk is only biological. That is, use of giving organism humanity as population to the economic level, not biological complete. Because this can harm biodiversity and nature. Yes, my title of the topic is the mites of the biodiversity. That is class 10 and the class is data. And family, yes, we already made a video of the data and we have so the Minerva is also attacked by the pest species and naturally they are very good to get off the phytoplankton might and survival and reproduction, and it is now in the status of the pest. That's why this focus is mainly on this capacity, which is throughout the world, because they are associated with this family, because they are very good, are very efficient. Not only hydroponics mites, but also the other soft varieties. Yes, my study is just survey. It will be Bangkok, right? It is just meaning about and this is the this survey was yes, conducted in the year 2022. And yes, the leaves, they were just because they are very microscopic, not more than 2.5 millimeter by themselves. That's why it is very important to observe their ability, observe condition, and after that, the other testing and other applied to the laboratory condition. And yes, this is the sample they were observed by 10x in the observed condition, and after that they were given to the laboratory, and then with slide partition is done, and after that giving the lactic acid and their taxonomy is studied under the biomolecular microscope. But yes, not biomolecular but great format microscope, because we are very yes, the study is mainly for the taxonomic point of view, that is how to verify them, how to observe them. Because sometimes they are mistakenly taken as some of the tests, but they are not tests. Because they are slightly small spiders. Yes, they create specimen paper, then they will, their slide is branded in West India, and it is a very ancient technique that is by injection, especially in 1975. And that particular method is followed today. Yes. Yes, during this study, yes, that is the in mango orchard. Mainly it is the concern between biological control. Yes, the farmers for the farmers that is how to observe them and how to protect their economy. Because chemical control is somewhat costly, and that may be negatively the pocket of the farmer. Yes, if we preserve this nature, then we can also protect the economy of the farm. Yes, these four species they were identified in the mango orchards and the because they belong to the two subfamilies. Yeah, these districts as well as the different localities they were listed and after that specimen collected and identified. Right? Make the farmer aware that these are very important. They can save their because the balance of it. Everything is responsible for maintaining its proper condition. And if it will be naturally, इसको क्या होगा कि शांति उपयोग जो है मुद्दा ही इधर नहीं करेंगे तो क्या रिलेटेड है कि हम ये भी बात farmers they need extra expenditure to protect them or to agricultural crops. Mainly in case of the ESP, horticulture as well as vegetables, mites they are limited nowadays because those crops they are cultivated in the controlled environment. So only oxygen as well as plus. Yes. Yes. We must. Yes, that is the lysis larvaensis, and this is specifically identified by these characters. This is their dorsal sheet, and it is this image is there at that power, and then after that is other taxonomical pattern is vanity analysis. Yes, you can see here that is the sheetage because it is of might be. It is very important. Arrangement of the city on their body. That's why we can identify it. And yes, the other is the Sita, it is contact of their leg part. That is important. You can see here that is the Meco Sita is contact on their part of the leg. In case of might they have some additional leg segment. That is the game which is not there in case of the leg. Next slide. Yes, the other activity is the dented part. You can see here that is one is the movable and other is the release which is of its dented part. And next one is the uses elastonic, and here the letter is also just taken by the same identification and technically they are different. Next slide. Yes, it is this one of the image. Okay, and the second quite different from the previous one. Yeah. Next, we think the ectodermis malaris. It is very important in human Similarly, you can see here, its general ability is also quite different as in the previous cases. Okay, next slide. And yes, next slide. Okay, next slide. The conclusion of this study is to make the farmer aware about their temperature. It protects their economy. Otherwise, they need to apply some other methods as well as there is also that's why to identify them and to identify a particular very active habits and which control different type of industry. key objective of this study. Thank you.
Our house is open for the query session. Anyone has any query in mind, please raise your hands and ask valuable question so that the session could be interactive.
Particularly this topic is related to the pre-traditional taxonomy and it is very important. After that we can go to the just simplified study like biological, capital, something like that. It is not possible by pre-traditional taxonomy to apply that technique. That's why we tend to get even plant with because it is mainly useful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your very well presentation. Now, moving forward, I would like to invite Dr. Kamal Vatika. Dr. Kamal Vatika from Chandigarh University. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to encourage our faculty member, Dr. Kamal Vatika.
Thank you so much, sir. So, a very good evening to all the faculty members, dignitaries, especially children now. Thank you for giving this opportunity to stand before you and bring my topic on this National Conference on Sustainable Planet. So, I'm giving my topic on protective effect of glycolides Minerva induced hepatotoxicity by lead acetate on embryo rats. So my study is basically on the contamination of heavy metals. So in Minerva region of Punjab, so there are many districts which are there like Firozpur, Rohpur, Ludhiana, and there is one more thing which is related to the contamination, that is heavy metals. So my aspect of study was to know about the literature and findings about the lead acetate and other metals, but this project is basically for lead acetate because the lead acetate is having the maximum effect on the drinking water, which are present over the regions of the Ludhiana district, Firozpur district, and Rohpur district. So my study is basically on the ameliorative effect of glycolides on Minerva, that is licorice, or in common language you call it as millet. So basically we have used the licorice roots, the dried part of that roots by the economic extract, and that is how we have made formulations in certain treatments. So I have checked on the liver toxicity, which is also being called as a hepatotoxic effect. And my model for that is amino rats. I used the amino models for various treatments. So my project was on different treatments. Like I've given 4 treatments, in which one is control group, the other one is the treated group with the lead acetate or the tenfold of the maximum permissible limit, that is 0.01 microgram per liter. In drinking water, that is given to the rats. And the third treatment was the glycolides Minerva, that is being given 100 microgram according to the body weight of the amino rats. And the fourth treatment was the glycolides Minerva plus there is 4 groups in which 6 tracks were taken in each of the group, and administration was given as the extract. Then dosage is being given received by the rats about 45 days of the treatment, and then the control group was only given with the distilled water. Next slide. So these are my experimental animals. The selection and housing was given provided by the Department of Pharmacology, that is here in General University, with the ethical approval by the committee. So they are being given with the normal cages in which the atmosphere was maintained by about 22 degrees Celsius, and they have been taken with all the relative conditions about 12 hours of dark and 12 hours of light, which was being the control conditions, and that's were given as a patented tax, which was given for with the anticipation of the diet, which was glycerides and labra. Next slide. So this is how we dissected the rats, and the liver has been extracted from the dissected rats. So about the liver weight is about 45 grams, but when we have to check the basic dimensions of the weights which are being present in the treated rats, so there is a slight significant difference in the heavy metal treated rats than the other rats which are eliminated with the glycerizer or the control groups. Next slide, sir. So this is the relative liver weight to the body weight, which is given in different treatments. So we have seen that in case of the rats which are treated with heavy metals, they have sort of low body weight than the other rats which are there in control, and the glycerizer plus glycerizer and heavy metal treated treatments. So these are some of the enzymes which are used in order for checking the liver toxicity or hepatotoxicity like AST, ALT, albumin or protein levels which are there in order for checking if the hepatotoxicity is there or not. So we have checked the different dimensions. So here the heavy metal treated mesh shows the increased level of this ALT and AST, otherwise the total protein levels are decreased other than the control, and the treatment with the glycerides plus heavy metal treatment. So these are some of the histological studies that we have done with normal treatment and the treatment with glycerides. So in that part, in the second B picture, there are certain lesions or micro vesicles which are seen in the heavy metal treated rat, which shows that there is certain disorientation and necrosis that are shown over the second heavy metal treated rats, and otherwise you have seen in the control slides, so they are showing the normal histology of the hepatocytes, the arrangement of the sinusoids as well. So these are some of the problems that are related to the second figure, which is here related to the heavy metal. So in the conclusion, I can say that in case of the toxicity level of the heavy metal treated rats, mostly the evaluation is being done by the glycerizer, that is active ingredient we have extracted by ways of the glycerizing liver, and that is how in case of the relative difference among the different various treatments which are received by the rats. So glycerizing liver can be used in order for inducing certain properties which are used against the liver diseases like cirrhosis or carcinoma or certain other hepatotoxicity levels which are there. So thank you so much for giving us time. Thank you.
Now is open for delivery. Any question? If any mind has any question, please. Thank you very much.
This is a theater video, please. So moving forward, now I would like to call Dr. Aman Deep Nada, Faculty GT Group of Institutes. Dr. Amandeep Nada. I guess he is not here. Moving forward, I would like to call Dr. Ekta, Faculty Girl College, Mukeria.
Dr. Ekta. Our next faculty member is Mr. Sukhvinder Singh. Is there? Mr. Sukhvinder Singh. Moving forward, I would like to call Dr. Bindya Barsula. Dr. Bindya Barsula. Moving forward, I would like to call Mr. Aman Bhardwaj. Mr. Aman Bhardwaj. Is there any researcher for the oral presentation in the hall? Is there any researcher pending for the oral presentation for technical section 3? That's all with this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience that you have shown in this event. I have already told you that we are having a surprise for you because it was very hectic, after the such kind of deliveries and the speech. Our mentor set up later research, so refreshing our minds, we have organized a beautiful cultural event for you guys. So one more time, you will most welcome after 30 minutes. एक बार फिर से आपको याद दिला दूं, ठीक 30 मिनट के बाद हमने फिर से इसी हॉल में एकत्रित होना है ताकि हम आपको and the time will be 7:30. गुरी थोड़ा सा हमें भी रिलैक्स होना है, उसके बाद फिर शुरू करेंगे. So thank you very much, ma'am, thank you very much, sir, on the chair, co-chairs, and all the members, all the dignitaries, and all the research scholars who are here. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone sitting here. Thank you very much. यहाँ से मेरा अनुरोध रहेगा, जितने भी हमारा मेल फैकल्टी मेंबर्स हैं वो कृपया हॉल में आ जाए. जितने भी हमारे मेल फैकल्टी